Round here, them guns get the last word.
Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today I want to talk about Nina Williams and her story. I have a few tweets in here from Harada that gives us some extra tidbits that's left out, but mostly I'm going to be focusing on the wiki. Starting off this video, I want to do some trivia. This is pretty cool. It says, like Paul Phoenix, Yoshimitsu, and Heihachi Mishima, Nina has been playable in every Tekken game and is the only female character to have kept that record. This makes Nina special. She's the only female character to be in every single Tekken game. The only female character. Nina is the first and only character in the series to get their own game, Death by Degrees. At 43 years old, Nina is the oldest female human character along with Jun Kazama. That is fascinating. Even though they have some cryosleeping and stuff like that, Nina is really supposed to be 43. And it makes sense because Kazuya is their same age. Kazuya is the same age as all of these female characters. And he's like 45, 47. And then all the other females who are supposed to be his age, they're in their 20s. The last bit of trivia I want to read. Nina at 161 centimeters, that's 5'3", is the second shortest female human character in the series. The first being Zhao Yu at 5'2". The tweet from Harada, I'll read this when we get to the Tekken 7 part of the story because that is where the tweet connects to.
Yeesh. Nina hasn't won a tournament in 10 fucking years or more.
So starting off this video with Tekken 1, Nina acquired her unusual combination of skills from her parents. Her father, once an assassin for the IRA, left Ireland to escape his past. His marriage to the British Aikido champion created a bloodline that would spawn a child with incredible talent and killer instinct. Nina was kidnapped by an underground force and drugged into believing that the Rave War sponsor must be assassinated. God help anyone who gets in her way. Now, a few questions I have here. What is the Rave War sponsor? I never heard of that. Now, going into Tekken 2, Nina Williams is an Irish assassin who has excellent command over Kempo and Aikido techniques. As one should expect, Nina's relationship with her estranged sister is at its worst. Knowing the evils fueling his daughter's hatred, Richard Williams pleaded with Nina to make things right between them before his death. But she couldn't bring herself to comply with her father's last wishes. This time at the tournament, Nina intends to bring an end to her and her sister's deadly quarrel, brushing aside her assignment to assassinate Kazuya.
Finally, I can finish you off, my dear sister.
What a good idea. You'll be excellent practice before I take care of Kazuya.
This is kind of interesting. So she was given the assignment to assassinate Kazuya, but she disobeyed the order. She completely said, no, I'm not doing that. And she tried to take out her sister. Tekken 3. After failing to assassinate Kazuya Mishima in the last tournament, Nina was forced to become a test subject for cryogenic research. Reawakened by Ogre's powers, she is determined to eliminate Jin Kazama. Reading version 2, it says, in the last tournament, Nina was ordered to assassinate Kazuya, but an untimely quarrel with her sister, Anna, prevented it. Shortly thereafter, both sisters were captured by Kazuya corpse and were used as guinea pigs in Boskanovich Cold Sleep number 2 experiment. They did not awake for 15 years. 15. Let's stop there. So Nina is told to go assassinate Kazuya. She doesn't listen. She gets into a fight with her sister. We don't know how that ends, but Kazuya ends up capturing both of them and then using them as guinea pigs. And it's like, that's kind of like, that's what you get in a sense, because if you would have just kept your eyes on the prize and did your assignment, maybe things would have ended differently. So all these games later, we're kind of seeing the consequences of Nina Williams' actions play out right in front of us. Picking up the story, it says Heihachi's private corpse, the Tekken Force, went to the burial site and excavated the god of fighting. This unearthing unleashed its spirit, which awakened Nina's resting soul. Now controlled by the god of fighting, Nina acts robotically with the command to assassinate Jin Kazama. Now this here is one of the craziest things about Ogre and Nina Williams that I never knew. I never heard of this ever. Ogre is resurrected in a sense by Heihachi. Heihachi opens up the temple and Ogre goes crazy. But he also uses his powers to awaken Nina and take control of her, kind of like the Revenants from Mortal Kombat. And it's crazy because I wonder if he actually went to wake up Nina or if he just reached through the Force, if he just went Professor X for a second and was like, let me find a really good assassin to kill Jin Kazama. Reading the prologue, 15 years later, Nina was released from cryosleep to fight in the third tournament. She, in the tournament while suffering from cryosleep-induced insomnia. Since then, Nina escaped from the reaches of the Mishima Zaibatsu and spent her days carrying out missions as a contract assassin. To this day, she has been unable to regain her memories of Anna or her previous life. As a woman without memories or close relations, the only person Nina could count on was herself. Carrying out her hits for profits was the only reality she could rely on. One day, Nina accepted a contact from a mafia organization. The target contract was Steve Fox, a world boxing champion. Nina infiltrated the tournament, set her sights on her new target.
Please! Please! Look out!
Thanks.
Now reading the prologue manual version, it says her past is still shrouded in mystery. Nina continued her life as an assassin. From the syndicate revealed that Steve Fox was her biological son, she remained emotionally unchanged.
So does that mean you are my mother?
Don't get the wrong idea. You'll never be my son. I couldn't care less about you. If anything, you're a thorn in my side.
Soon after, Hong Kong detective Lei Wulong took down the syndicate.
Please!
And Nina no longer had a motive for assassinating Steve. She instead decided to concentrate her efforts on recovering her past. Nina believed that paying her sister Anna a visit may help in recovering her memory. When she met up with Anna, the two engaged in a fierce gun battle. The battle lasted for days, but neither side was able to finish the standoff. They decided to settle it at a recently announced King of Iron Fist Tournament 5. Two things. One, this story is sad. She gets abducted by the Mishima Zaibatsu for 15 years and they harvest her ovaries and they use that to make Steve Fox. And I really want to see what happens with Steve Fox. People were wondering what's up with the tattoos. He has Devil Jin tattoos. Claudio has Devil Jin tattoos. I believe there's another character who has Devil Jin tattoos besides the Mishimas, of course. And it's like, what are they planning? What are the developers trying to hint at with all of these non-Devil Jin characters having the Devil Jin? Back to Nina, After experiencing all that, she is awoken by Ogre. Ogre probably sends Nina Williams to fight Jin, and Jin probably claps her. And then after that, she wanders the world trying to regain her memory. She almost kills her biological son, even though it's not what she wanted. And then she gets into a fight with her sister. So much is happening to this character, and it really is sad because it's like people just take advantage of her. They just see the assassin, they just see what she's capable of, and that's all they want, you know? And Nina at this moment is trying to pick up the pieces. This is a good foundation for the character because it gets you engaged in the story. It makes you want to see this character rise up and take initiative, strike back at the ones who wronged her, right? I think it is kind of silly though. I have to be honest, the battle lasted for days. How do a gunfight and or fist fight between two assassins last days? That doesn't make sense, but I'll let it slide. I'll let it slide. So Tekken 6, it says at the King of Iron Fist Tournament 5, Nina Williams finally settled the score by defeating her younger sister, Anna Williams. Shortly after her mission was complete, Jin Kazama recruited Nina to be his bodyguard and assist his Tekken force in taking over the world. With strong tensions between Mishima Zaibatsu and G Corporation, the King of Iron Fist Tournament 6 was announced. In order to remove any threats to the life of Jin Kazama, Nina enters the tournament. So this part is kind of cool because at the time of Tekken 2 and 3, when Nina was being wronged by the Mishima Zaibatsu, Heihachi and Kazuya were the ones pulling the strings. But now that Jin is in control, yes, she may be incentivized by money, but also this is her chance to get back at them. For toying with her all those years ago, this is her chance to make it right. And I would say, yes, she joined in a tournament to like defend Jin, but this really is a way to get Kazuya, to get Heihachi, to get everyone who wronged her, right? Directly, one-on-one.
Oh my God! No! Oh my God! Bro! Why? Ooh, what are you mashing for? Do you know how technically hard that is? Do you know how difficult that combo is? Do you understand? Another victim of ritual! Another...
The scenario campaign says Nina is shown assisting Jin at his schemes. She is defeated by Lars twice, 2 times. After Jin sacrificed himself to kill Azel at the end, she told Lars that she'd known about Jin's plans for World War from the beginning, and that he had always intended to awaken Azel's physical body in order to defeat the demon. She was unsure whether Jin's actions were right or wrong. She then left with the Mishima Zaibatsu helicopter. Now I'm guessing this is the part where she goes back to the Mishima Zaibatsu headquarters, she takes control, and she starts looking for Jin. And this kind of makes sense because Kazuya and Heihachi, if they get control of the Mishima Zaibatsu, they probably will hunt her down forever. They will never let her live a peaceful life. Just knowing how evil Heihachi was and Kazuya is, they would hunt her down. So it makes sense for her to go back and try to find Jin immediately. And that's why we see her at the start of Tekken 7. She's standing at that table and she's like, find Jin now. Because her life is on the line too.
Increase surveillance. If a UN soldier so much as sneezes, I want to know.
Now here's where Harada's tweet come into play. I'll read this and then we'll get into the story mode of Tekken 7. Someone asks, I watch this every day. I can't thank Harada enough for this. The Queen of Seduction has returned. Anna Williams, Hottie Thottie Gang, Animains Unite, Queen of Seduction. What are these hashtags? Oh my God. Alright. So basically what this 44-second video is Anna's trailer for season 2 when she got announced. And Harada responds to this back in 2018, August 9th. Incidentally, on that day of Anna's wedding, Nina stole a wedding dress and killed Anna's fiance. Nina received an assassination request from another organization. That's why Anna is wearing a mourning dress. Nina is wearing a wedding dress. Now, this is some huge lore from the two. The last time these two faced, I just read it. Nina beat Anna up in the Tekken 5 tournament. And then in Tekken 7, sometime between 6 and 7, actually, when does this take place? The more I'm thinking about this, it doesn't make sense. Because, like I just read, all throughout Tekken 6, Nina was helping Jin. She was the bodyguard. And then in Tekken 7, she was looking for Jin. And, she was doing everything. We'll read it in a second. But where in there did she have time to take a assassination request? I feel like this would be petty. Nina Williams is being a bodyguard for Jin, and she's also like kind of controlling the Mishima Zaibatsu. And then she gets a request to kill her sister's husband, and she's like, yeah, I'm gonna make time for that. Today I got time. Nina hit Anna with the today I got time, cuz.
You lucky on that day I was acting cool, cuz. I told you I ain't got time for that, but nigga, today I got time, cuz.
Oh my god. I was saying that this doesn't make sense, but actually this makes perfect sense. I could see Nina going to crash Anna's wedding just out of spite. Okay, let's focus on Harada's saying. So Nina kills her fiance and takes the wedding dress. That's why in Tekken 7, Nina has a wedding dress. But Anna's dress, this is a mourning dress, kind of a dress you would wear to a funeral. So maybe Anna goes to the funeral, and then right after, she's back in the game. She's back in the tournament. She's looking for revenge. I'm really interested to see where this goes in Tekken 8, because there is no just fighting after this. Anna wanted to retire and live a happily ever after, and Nina stole that from her. My mind goes back to Godfather 3.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. Bullshit! You deceitful fuck! Out of ball!
As soon as I get out, they pull me back in. Let's read the story. Story mode. Nina Williams has been left at the helm of the leaderless Mishima Zaibatsu. While she and the Tekken Force are searching for Jin Kazama's whereabouts, Heihachi arrives at the Zaibatsu headquarters to confront them and retake the corporation for himself. He did this in like 4 minutes, a speed run. Nina and the Tekken Force are no match for Heihachi, and after being defeated by him, she concedes and agrees to work for him. Thereafter, she directs Tekken Force activities and acts apparently as Heihachi number 2, standing behind him when he announces the Kenyan Iron Fist Tournament 7.
Up yours, woke moralists. We'll see who cancels who.
I'm not contracted for this.
Although she questions Heihachi's motives, Nina goes with him as he travels to the Archers of Sirius to get them on his side. She follows Heihachi's lead in dispatching several marksmen of Sirius before Heihachi fights and defeats the Archers leader Claudio. Heihachi wanted to find Jin to exorcise him, to basically rip the devil gene out of him. So that is why Lars hit him. On announcing the news to Heihachi, Nina states that things have become more complicated. Heihachi initially calls off their attempt to reclaim Jin, and it soon becomes clear that he intends to launch an attack on Violet Systems. After an initial raid, the Tekken Force fails to apprehend Jin. Nina is thus forced to head to the next raid herself to ensure success.
so fast.
Jin は確かに受け取ったよ。
What do they hope to achieve by sheltering Jean? This could be interesting to watch.
Now, this doesn't make sense. So, she was just working with Jin, right? Jin is the only Mishima who looked out for her. The other two Mishimas, Kazuya and Heihachi, beat her up, harvest her ovaries, cryosleep. Jin is the only one who helped her out, so it would make sense that she would try and help too. Here's something I never understood, right? Of course, when Heihachi takes over, you kind of got to play along, right? He's very powerful. But once he sends you to Jin and Lars, you can show up there and be like, hey, I'm supposed to ambush you, right? I'm supposed to capture Jin, beat all you guys up, and take you back to Heihachi. But here's what we do. Instead of me beating you guys up, I join you, and then Nina, Lars, Alyssa, Lei, they all fly back over in the Mishima Zaibatsu helicopter, and then when they get there, Heihachi is expecting everyone to be in handcuffs, but they're not. The helicopter door opens, and then 6 people jump on Heihachi. In my mind, that is what would really happen. I don't see why Nina would betray Jin so easily. You were just searching for him desperately at the beginning of the game.
Increase surveillance. If a UN soldier so much as sneezes, I want to know.
It seems like once you find him, you would switch back to his side, right? But regardless, she survived the explosion. She's going to be watching from the sideline. Not really from the sideline. I guarantee her whole spill with Anna is going to pull her back in. Maybe she will eventually join Team Jin now that Heihachi's gone. It's going to be interesting to see what she do. Right now, her story can go anywhere. She could literally be out the game and just watch, as it says. She could literally just be a spectator. Or she can get back in it. Team Jin, Team Kazuya, Team Lita. So many opportunities, and I think any of them would be good. Anything they decide to do would be good, unless it's like taking her out the game, and then I think that would be a bad decision. But that's pretty much it for her story. That's all the lore, all the secret tidbits. Let me know what you guys think about this. Do you want Nina or Anna in Tekken 8? Which one do you feel deserve it? I don't think both of them will and could be there, just considering how close their fighting styles are. We'll have to see though what the developers do. I enjoyed reading this. Hopefully you guys did too, but that's going to be it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time, and bye bye.
Great! Hey, great! Oh, wow, that was the best one yet. I knew what I was doing when I began to great. Could someone get Anna a bottle of water, please? Thanks. Let's get making an